Hey YouTube, this is Doc Drew here. Today's video is going to be about the Glock 19. Now what I have here are two Gen 4 Glock 19s. One is in flat dark earth and one is in gray. But this video will be mostly about the 19 in general rather than these two specifically. Now from what I understand, the Glock 19 is the best-selling Glock. It is obviously a 9mm. It isn't their compact size, so it's not the full size, which is the 17. It's not the subcompact, which is the 26. It's right in the middle. In my opinion, it's a great feel in the hand. Fits very well. That's why I've got two of them. The flat dark earth 19 is actually mine, and the gray one is my wife's. I bought mine. She shot it and tried it, and I really liked it, so that's what we ended up getting her the same thing. In my opinion, it's probably the most comfortable Glock. It fits my hand very well. I have no problems, getting a good grip on there and controlling obviously the minimal recoil on the 9mm. So I really enjoy my 19. I think it's probably my favorite of my Glocks. As you've seen in my previous videos, I have a few, but I think my 19 is my favorite. Now both of these two are relatively new. We've had this one for about 9 months and this one for only about 3 months. Each of them only have about 300 rounds through them, but obviously with the Glock those 300 rounds have been trouble-free in both. My wife and I really enjoy shooting them. As I said, the recoil of the 9mm is not bad. My wife does not like recoil, and she has no trouble with the 9mm in her 19. It does fire from a 15-round magazine, so it's plenty of rounds, I think, of 9mm when you got 15 plus 1 in there. It's a great self-defense gun. As you can see here, my wife and I both have holsters for ours. We generally open carry for both of us. The grip is a little long to concealed carry, so we generally open carry these. And for the most part, it's just around the house. We don't often go out in public open carrying. But her holster is a Blade Tech Eclipse. It's a holster that can be inside the waistband or outside the waistband. Right now we've got it set up for outside the waistband with the clips on this side. We can buy separate clips, which we haven't yet, to put the clips on this side, and then it will be an inside the waistband holster. My holster is from Four Corners Concealment, and it is their Paladin holster. It's the same thing. It can be inside the waistband or outside the waistband. Again, I've got it set up right now for outside the waistband, but I can take these clips off, put them on this side, and then it's inside the waistband. I like both of these holsters. I prefer the Four Corners Concealment. This one, as I said, you do have to buy separate clips to switch it from outside the waistband. And as you can see, it's a little bit wider, which isn't a bad thing necessarily for concealing it. It's nice that it is curved. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but it is curved, so it will wrap around your body pretty well. But I still do prefer the Four Corners Concealment. Both of them have very good retention. Both of them have adjustable retention, so they do fit in there just fine. And there's no issues with that. Again, I like both of them, but I prefer mine, the Four Corners Concealment, Paladin again. As I said earlier, I believe the 19 is the best-selling Glock, and it makes sense to me. I have held a 19, and I just think it's a little longer in the grip than necessary. I've got relatively small hands, and the 19 just fits great in my hand, and I don't see a need for a longer grip. I guess if you have bigger hands, there may be a need. Now, I have also owned the 26, which is their subcompact 9mm. And it was fine. I had it for a couple of years, and I could get a good grip on it as well. But in the end, I just decided that the 19 was a little better fit for what I wanted. Now we haven't done much to these two. The one thing we do have is the Glock brand extended slide stop and release. That's the one thing I do put on all of my Glocks, so they're all the same. I do like those. Neither of them yet have night sights, but those definitely are planned in the future. I prefer Trijicon night sights, but I'm thinking on these, I may just mail the slides to Glock and have them put on their own brand of night sights and give those a try to see which I prefer. But I may still go with the Trijicons. All in all, I really like the 19. Again, they've each had about 300 rounds through them and no issues whatsoever. You can't really go wrong with a Glock. It's known for they're known for their reliability. and I've really enjoyed both of these. The size to me is just right. The round count, the 15 rounds plus one in the chamber. It's a great capacity for a gun this small. Again, it's not really that small, but it's a good mid-range gun. A great feel in my hands, and I think most people agree that it fits great in their hands. So I would recommend, if it's unlikely, I guess it's unlikely that you've never seen a Glock 19, but if you were considering it, I'd certainly recommend trying it out. Take it to the range or a local rental range and try it out. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's big enough to be, to hold enough rounds to be useful, but it's still small enough to be carryable. So I think it's a great compromise on size, concealability, capacity. It's all around. It's a great gun, and I really recommend it to anyone who's interested in a 9mm. If you guys have any questions about any of these here or any other videos that I've shown, please feel free to leave a comment. And if you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe. Thanks, guys.